Hi, my name is Casey, fellow school owner and founder of Tapp. I just want to take you on a quick walkthrough of Tapp. As you can see up in the top left, we have the app icon and name below. This would be your school's logo as the app icon and your school name directly below it. Let's go ahead and tap into that. And we're at the home screen. On the home screen, we have this hamburger menu, logo, which will be your logo, making this a white labeled, 100% branded app for your school. We have our profile, we have our post feed, we have a schedule, videos, direct messaging, store, and check-in, which is optional, which I'll talk a little bit more about later. Starting with the post feed, we're able to scroll through here and take a look at everything that's been posted. As a user, they can tap into it, see more about the post, get more information. As an admin, you'd be able to select this little edit icon, update anything, or just delete the post altogether. You can update the image as well. And as you can see, image and landscape orientation works best. So if you are creating an image like I did on Canva, um, the landscape orientation works best. You can still put in portrait, but it just takes up less real estate on your home screen, which we'll go back to now. Let's scroll down to this next one. I'll just tap on this in-house tournament. So you can drop links in here. And whenever you make one of these posts, your members will get a push notification and an email notification. In the email notification and the push notification, it'll have all the contents of your posts that you've made. That way, even if they haven't looked at the app to see what the post is, at least they're getting the information. Maybe they'll go back to the app later and take a little bit closer look, but at least you know there's multiple ways that they're able to get this information right away. Now, if you want to make a post, we'll go up to this hamburger option, select post management. And again, I can edit from this menu, but this is where I would make a post by hitting the plus sign, then start building the post. Give it a name, body, upload an image from my device, hit the green button, and we're done. And I'll just say that images are optional. So if you don't add an image, it'll just have the headline and a little bit of the contents shown on the home screen. So it's optional. Let's go ahead and go back. Next, let's just take a look at the schedule real quick. So this is your schedule. That way your students can always see what time classes are. You can stop getting asked what time are classes, or directing them to your website. It's always here at their fingertips. No more missed classes or constantly being asked what time class is. So this is what your members would see. As an admin, you would have this additional option, this hamburger menu up here where you can tap into here. And this is where you can go in and edit any classes, update them, change times, days, and then send email notifications so that your students know what changes have been made to the schedule. And then simply hitting this plus button is a way for you to easily add a new class if your schedule changes or you add any classes, and then start building out the times. So I'm just going to go ahead and exit out of here. Next, we'll just look at the videos real fast. So in the videos, I can create different categories. I can upload videos to those categories. It can be one-off videos, or like this one here, it's a series. So I can add a bunch of videos in the series if I want them to follow maybe a curriculum, or maybe it's a bunch of exercises that I want them to follow in order. And don't worry if you upload them out of order. It's very simple. Just tap on the three dots. This will bring up this menu to add video, edit the video series, or just reorder the videos that you've already uploaded. So you can see the little three lines. I can change that order. Tap those three dots, save order, and we're done. Now this image is one of those images, like I said before, that I created on Canva. It's not required that you add an image, just like it's not for the post, but it does give it a little bit more, it makes it stand out a little bit more. But it's completely up to you. If you don't upload a image for a video series, then it'll just take the thumbnail from the video, the first video in the series, and make that the image that your students see. You can also search for videos here. It'll just look at whatever word you start to type in, and it will automatically just start filling in the popping up all the search results. Just X out of that, and then done. So back at the home screen, we'll just look at the direct messaging real quick. So from direct messaging, this is a way for you to always stay connected with your students and your students stay connected with you. You can tap on this little icon and I can send a one-off message, or I can select multiple people. Maybe I have a competition class, or maybe it's a direct message or message group to all of my staff. I can do that here. Maybe I just need to reach out to a student that hasn't been there in a while. Whenever you send that message, they will get a push notification right away that they have a new message. Let's go ahead and back out of here. Next, we'll just look at this check-in. So if I select check-in, now I said this was optional, and it is because some schools already have maybe an established attendance tracking system, and they just don't want to add any extra steps for their students. But it is very helpful to build a little bit more engagement and additional ways to create some retention. So if I wanted to check in Lucy Lou, I can select Adult Advanced and then tap the check-in, and she's all checked in. Now what that does is, back up here in the hamburger option, we have this leaderboard and awards. So the more your students check in, the higher they climb on the leaderboard. So this would be a top 10 of all the students that have the most check-ins, from 10 being the lowest all the way up to number 1. And students will get notified as they're starting to climb the leaderboard. So you can look at this as all classes. You can select month, year. I can select different classes that I want to see the leaderboard for, and your students will be able to do the same thing. So they can have a little bit of internal competition, but also um, you can start giving out awards. Like at my school, what I'll do is I will do a little raffle of the top 10, just put in little raffle tickets and then raffle off maybe a t-shirt or a hat, or at the end of the year, like the big one, maybe we'll do a brand new gi or something like that. So it's just a way to, like I said, build a little bit more engagement, but also some of that retention as well, getting them to come to class more because they have that added incentive, little competition. Now they also start to get these awards. Right now we just have it pretty basic, some simple badges that they start to get as they check into more and more classes. And they'll get notified as they're getting closer to a badge, when they've achieved a new badge, just a little something to give them some encouragement. As a primary account holder, I can see by tapping on this all the other people associated with my account and see how they are doing as well. So I just go back to mine and back out of this. Let's just go back into this hamburger menu real quick. The activity report, this is just a simple report showing you how many new registrations, how many active users, how many check-ins overall. I can filter this by daily, weekly, monthly, custom. That means it's just a different date range. So just a way to kind of see how your app, especially in the beginning, people are downloading it and using it. So next is an attendance report. Again, you wouldn't see this if the check-in is disabled, but I could put in a given date range, and then whatever email you have set up as you as the admin and account owner, it would just email it to you right away. Select dates, email report, and you'll see all the students that have checked in. Even if it doesn't matter, top 10 or not. It'll just show you a full list of everybody that's checked in, how many check-ins they've had, when was their last check-in, and who is not checking in. Maybe you have some people that you know are students, but they're not checking in. It's again a great way to just kind of see how students are interacting within your academy. Let's see here. Settings, we'll already set this for you, so your color schemes and your center name. But if your color scheme changes or you just want to play with some different colors, you can do that here. You can put in the RGB color code, or you can just select from a color picker. But we will automatically match your logo color scheme to whatever buttons, or like in here, that black and white, that would be your color scheme there. So it's just, like I said, completely branded for your school. Let's just take a quick look at the profile. So this is where you can go in, update an image, change anything. Your users would have the same experience. If I tap on this people icon, you can see, like in the check-in, I have multiple people associated with my account. And then at any time, if I need to add a person, maybe my spouse signs up for classes, or I have a new child that starts classes, this is where you can do that. Back out of this. And then the last thing I'm going to show you in this walkthrough is just the store. So this is great so that you can have your Academy's Pro Shop or merch store always at your students' fingertips. I sell a lot more merch and private lessons just because it's always there. I can make a post about a sale going on and direct them to the store, or even drop the link of the store because it's a URL, meaning you can share this anywhere at any time. It's not just siloed inside your app. It is a freestanding store that you can post anywhere. So now we just have some basic stuff in here, but I sell a lot of private lessons because I have it available on my store, but as well, all the other gear that you might sell at your academy. So I'm just going to go back to the app real quick. So that's a quick walkthrough of the app. There's other more in-depth stuff that we can go into if you'd like to schedule a demo. And I'm a school owner just like you, so I'd love to work with you, get this app in your hands, let you try it for 30 days, see how you and your students like it, and then get your feedback, because I'm always looking at ways to improve the app and make it um, more effective for you as a school owner, and more engaging for your students as well, so that you can keep them longer. So I look forward to hearing from you, and I'm excited to um, get an app going for you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out at any time.